You'll see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point why I love and I hate you.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? FreshMode Studios here, back with another video with you guys with an NBA 2K19 video. And today we're going to be exposing a Reddit leak and also exposing some of the truths and some of the lies from this Reddit post. Now, this was a few weeks ago. I finally am getting to it. I was focused on all the latest 2K19 gameplay, all that good stuff, and I think things are going to slow down, hopefully, but just a little bit so I can get some other videos out. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Last Reddit post I did was about park information, and that did seem to ring a little bit true. Some of it did, some didn't seem right, but some did seem very likely. So if you want to check that out, make sure you do. It's probably going to be in the end screen annotation, something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to read it to you first, then I'm going to break it down for you. So first of all, I wanted to put this out to notify loyal customers like myself if you should buy or if the game is trash or not. But let me tell you that this game took a huge step from last year. That's what my friend told me. I'm not going to share everything with you because I don't want him to get in trouble if they somehow find who it is I'm talking about, but I will tell you some important information. Your overall, you start out as an 80 and you can upgrade anything, which I believe will give you more flexibility. It's still dual archetypes, so imagine you're a pure sharpshooter. Now you have limitless and all badges able to get to Hall of Fame. What? I don't even understand this stuff, man. This guy needs to learn how to do grammar. If you wanted to dunk, okay, thank you for that information. If you want to get your dunk rate at a 75, it gets to bronze. What? You can't go past 75 in peer players. You can get any bronze badge. Okay, so he's saying it's gonna be like 2K17 where you can get any bronze badge. That's good. I kind of want it to be like that because I liked having some of those badges, man. On my point guard in 2K17, I had freaking putback king on that thing. So rep system. This is different. This is different from different years. You have 3 circles on your player. One is your build, another is your overall, and your rep. Yes, they are bringing back the rep system. Okay, blow-bys and snatchbacks is pretty much the same, although the snatchbacks are less effective and blow-bys are also less effective. He also did mention a rec center, but he said he's not 100%, and he's not 100%, and forgot to add this shirt. And he also said that the game is 100% done and is ready to be released. Well, from what we saw at 2K Community Day, that is not exactly the case. There are some more tweaks and stuff Mike Wayne needs to make. It's an early build of the game, but I do think they're mostly done. Because 2K starts working on this thing early, and then it takes time to port it. That stuff makes sense. But let's go back to the beginning, and let's see. So he's talking about his friend, right? Well, if his friend works at 2K, everybody says their friend works at 2K. Not everybody's friends that work at 2K, man. And is it gonna expose them? Well, somehow, some way, somebody's gonna know the information. Process of elimination. You're gonna find out. There's only so many people who know about this stuff. So one way or another, somebody's gonna get in trouble. So I don't know about that. I think this is more guesses than it is stuff. And your overall, there's no way 2K gonna let you start at 80. And if you did, every upgrade would be like 30,000 VC just to go up. I mean, that would be crazy if you did that. I think they're gonna start out like a 60 this year. We'll see. Maybe I think what it might be is you can max out to an 80 and then you have to work your way up from there. I don't know. We'll see how that works out, but you can upgrade anything. That makes sense, and then it doesn't like force you to upgrade, but you still have caps on it, so I think that works. It's still dual archetypes. That is very likely as well. I do not see, triple archetypes are rumored around, but I really don't think it's going to come this year. I mean, it kind of worked for last year. I don't know, archetypes don't really work at all, but I think they're going to stick with it. Another thing, like this dunking and bronze thing, I don't even understand that. Rep system now, that's very likely the 3 rings. I've heard some other things about that, so that is probably true. The blow-bys and snatchbacks we saw from Community Day that those are less effective and whatnot, but still a little bit there in the game. And yes, so we're exposing the truths and the lies and the most likelies here in today's video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure you do leave a like on the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.